Lead Seats. I'm the mad conservative crime fighter. My guest at this time, and a returning guest.
What's everybody? I'm Sage. Come on.
Long-time New Midwest personality, Sage Ramsey. Now, before I start asking you some questions, I have to go back to July 26th in Girard, Illinois. Something happened that day, and let's look at the footage.
That's right. That is no longer. Come on, Ramsey.
No, come on, no.
It's legal in this match. It's legal in this match.
Hey, you want to turn?
Technical brand. The fuse box died with the light of a candle. It was an old night as we sit down and each just about the mainstays. I reminisce over yesterday's bliss. I taste the wine. I take off the roast and inspect it. I realize that all my good intentions they go to sleep like that. By the Constitution in my illusions. Hit the front top of the
Okay, Stephen Bishop swung that bat in that triple threat fall or last man standing match and connected with that knee. You had something to say about what transpired and the results of that bat shot.
The results of that bat shot pretty much ended everything I got. I had surgery on this knee about 13 years ago. I've got 13 screws in it. And that one shot was the career-ending shot. That was it. I went and got my MRIs done. Out of the 13 screws, 7 of them were damaged. 3 of them actually broken. The rest of them were actually bent. And the ligament that attached to the side of my kneecap is torn off.
Now you've been favoring that leg for quite a while, even prior to that match. So how damaged was your leg before that particular triple threat?
Before that triple threat, I'm not sure how damaged it was, because all I know is, you're right, I've been favoring it. I twisted it, just doing random stuff, working. I twisted it pretty good and it popped. I, at that time, had no idea how bad it was. But that shot was icing on the cake. And that was it, and I just got the results back not too long ago. And that's when I had some decisions to make, so to speak.
When is your surgery, or down the line?
Well, I've chosen not to get surgery.
This time.
At this time, I have a full-time job, so that's more important. I make really good money. It's
Right.
more important than this. This
Time
time.
out.
I have to have time out here. One of the guys coming in. Look at this. Look at this.
I would never tell this guy any information ever, no matter what he asks. I would not do that. This is the only time you'll ever see me in an interview with somebody else.
We really don't have to edit that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess.
It's up to you.
Callous, Corey Carter popping into the picture.
Trip C, you never know where he's coming from.
Well, he's an enigma.
He absolutely is.
I mean, he surpassed Justin McIntyre was the original enigma. Callous Corey Carter has far surpassed him
You're
on the
absolutely
enigma
right.
scale.
You're right.
So your leg, not planning surgery at this time. Maybe down the road if it becomes a real burden to your regular work. But
At this time, I can wear a knee brace and continue to walk and continue my job. So I figured wrestling will just add injury to it. So I decided to take a back seat, so to speak.
cutting edge, staying on the sidelines, maybe managing your tag team partner, Darian Frost.
Yes. The kid's got potential.
November Rain, you say you're going to wrestle your final match.
Yes, November Rain will be my final match.
And who do you want to face as your final opponent?
There's been so many guys I've had great matches with here in New Midwest. Guy Smith, me and him's gone back and forth several times. Michael Sharp, Billy Morgan, Stan Saunders. I'd like to face Benz. I've never wrestled Benz.
Never wrestled Benz.
Never wrestled Benz. I'd like to wrestle him. But we just have to look at who's available to wrestle at that time, because November Rain, the biggest show of the year. Everybody's got something else going on. So we'll see, tonight. What transpires tonight, maybe I'll find an opponent tonight.
What about Stephen Bishop, the man who did this? Because it seems like I'd be going after the guy. If I'm going down, I'm going to take you with me.
The thing is, it being my last match, I don't want to give him that benefit. Saying,
Taking him out?
who's to say I can take him out? I mean, he's got the Dave Parker in his corner all the time, and he's got
But
that
you'll
baseball
have
bat.
Darian in your corner.
And yeah, you're right, but that baseball bat comes into play. Stephen Bishop can pull that thing out of anyone. Who knows where he really keeps it?
Like Sting, but
Yeah.
he hasn't worn a trench coat as far as I know.
No, he hasn't worn a trench coat, and let's be honest, he doesn't have as much talent as Sting. But he's got his own, and that baseball bat's his best friend. I see that baseball bat with him more than I see Dave Parker with him. I'm pretty sure he sleeps with him. Hey, did you see his new shirts? Oh,
Yeah, I did see those new shirts. Maybe we'll put one on the screen a little bit later, but let's go
I'm
over.
surprised it doesn't say Stephen Bishop, the role model. I ended Sage's career. Surprised it doesn't say that.
And I should mention the fact that November Rain will be at a new venue on
Yes.
November the 21st.
Yes,
No more low ceiling.
no more low ceiling. Me and some of the other guys worked really hard at getting this new venue, and we're doing it for the volleyball team. They're doing a fundraiser, and we got all the deals, and we're doing it at Lanphier High School.
Lanphier High School, the gymnasium,
The gymnasium. There hasn't been wrestling there in
decades
I
at
want to say over
least.
30 years, because I do believe it was the 70s when wrestling was popular, and wrestling at the Chase, because it was all in that area, and they wrestled at Lanphier. So I would say there hasn't been any wrestling at Lanphier for, I would say, 3 years.
It's about time wrestling came back into Lanphier. I mean, Bruce Brody used to wrestle in Lanphier High School, I think.
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
he
know who
did.
else. It was kind of before my time. And
Your time, you ain't that young.
I mean, wrestling at Lanphier High School back in the 70s, I was just a little kid. Even further back, I mean, I haven't been born yet.
Yeah,
and not even been aware of what wrestling was even. Now, my great-grandparents were avid wrestling fans. I don't know if they ever made it up there to Springfield to watch a show.
My father actually did. He was up there a few times, but he was younger too. I mean, He's in his 50s now, so think about it. He was in his 20s then.
Quick retrospective of your wrestling career. What were your highlights for the past decade? You did originally train at Windy City.
Yes. After Windy City, I came straight to the Midwest. I wrestled for RCW, which is Rampage, or as I like to call Ramsey Exchange for Wrestling. Let's be honest, I've been like the headstone there for several years.
Yeah.
I wrestled there. I still work there. I manage the Solution, which is me, Frost, and Jason Wells.
Yeah.
So that's going good. I'm still going to continue to manage there. I'd like to continue to manage here or be behind the scenes, something. Let's be honest, I'm one of the.
We can say it.
Yes,
You're
I'm
one of the owners of the company.
Yes.
You're probably going to take a larger role behind the scenes to
Hopefully a much larger one.
hopefully a much larger role, and we got to figure out a way to get attendance numbers back up.
And I think this land cruiser deal is going to help tremendously. Because there's still a lot of people in Illinois that don't know that. Ray Lytle said it years ago. New Midwest Wrestling is Central Illinois' best kept secret. He said that probably 4 or 5 years ago. But,
There was coverage with WICS at the prior event here.
yeah. We've been on the news, we've been in the paper, some good, some bad. Our goal here is to entertain and family-friendly oriented shows. As I said, we had a little hiccup at the last show, which wasn't really too major, but at the time it was pretty bad. And now that I think about it, it was still kind of a bad situation.
Well, the fans weren't really into the show last time around for some reason throughout.
Yeah, they
It's a
just seem
strange
kind of
crowd.
down. Maybe it's because Ramsey didn't wrestle a lot of them. They do love me. They do love me. Let's be honest. I think they just like the music, actually. I mean, who doesn't like vibes? Oh, wait, I do.
So what are your other career highlights?
Let's see.
Did you wrestle Stockyard?
No. I came into Midwest for a stint whenever they were at the movie theater.
Yeah, that's prior to Stockyard.
Yeah. And then I left because I injured my neck in a car wreck. Actually broke my neck in a car wreck. And then came back in 2001, 2002, and wrestled my first actual match with Midwest Wrestling at First Blood.
In Soccer World, that would be 2002.
Yeah, 2002. And I wrestled Mark Sharp.
Yep. Any other career highlights that you want to remember fondly?
I do believe I'm one of the most decorated tag team champions here.
Held one with Jason Wells 3 times.
Me and Wells were 4. And then me and Billy Moore.
I think 3 times
Might
with
have
Jason
been
Wells.
3.
Twice when you're traded it off with the Church of Ron.
Yeah.
And then the second run way much later, like last year.
So I've got 4 runs as a tag
And
team
then Billy
champion.
Morgan as a tag team.
Guy Smith reminded me that I had one of the only people to actually main event twice as a tag team champion. And once was with Wells and the other time was with Billy Moore. In 2004, I won the heavyweight title in New Midwest's prime era. We were doing great. We're at USA Sports Center.
What happened with that? The last time we talked on this program, the building was under new ownership. They're going to build additional parking across the street. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
What's the status of that?
I have no idea. I have been so preoccupied with other things that I've kind of let that go by the wayside for now. But right now I'm currently training in the building because I want to start training guys here again this spring. And there happened to be a nice building that opened up on Chatham Road. And I'm looking to go in there.
I'll have to look for it.
Ticket stop.
For a ticket stop. Oh, I know which building that is.
Yeah. I can get that for a decent price. So we're looking to do training here probably within the next year or so. Because I have to go in, clean up the building, take some walls down, make some
We still have the MBS Pro Wrestling trains there in Decatur. If
Yes.
you want to train there in the
That's-
interim.
That's so far of a drive though every night.
Yeah,
My job.
3
I'm
times a
on,
week though. That's so
My job. I'm on the road 14 hours a day every day. So
right.
I don't want to come home and get changed and then drive back to Decatur. Heck, I live 30 miles from Springville as it is. The other way.
Try not to compete with each other, although.
Yeah. Any competition.
Yeah.
fact, we could even trade off students and such.
Right.
We could do this together. It could be a group effort for all I care. It'd be great.
What's your most memorable match?
I would say one of my most memorable matches was me and Jason Wells the first time. I do believe that was in November rain also. That's when I got pretty messed up, shattered my elbow.
It was on
USA Sports
2002.
Center.
November 2002, right?
I think so. Yeah, because shortly after that we became a tag team. We dominated
that had to
those.
be it.
In 04, I separated and became champion. And we got back together, running back, and been all over the place. Been like that rubber bouncing ball. Just what's Sage doing next? Who knows? I don't even know. It's a good time.
Is there something you prefer to forget in wrestling?
Something I prefer to forget.
Most forgettable wrestling moment in your career?
That's kind of tough.
Yeah, kind of tough. I mean, I could say the bat shot to the knee, but that's too easy.
That was pretty bad. I'd like to forget it, but then again, I don't really want to forget that because, you know, if I ever do decide I can do this again, years from
You've
now,
had a few different concussions like that.
I've had a total of 14 concussions. Most of them all chair shots.
Maybe
Thank you, Wells.
I don't recall one of them. A head cut shot to the back of the head. Now
That was the top of the head. That was bad.
and you were split open, and
I was
your blonde
split
hair
open.
was turning red.
I was so knocked goofy that time. I had no idea I was even bleeding. No idea. The guys rushed into the ring, and I'm laying there. I was like, and they got a towel. They're just mopping it up, and I'm like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Dude, you're bleeding everywhere." We get backstage, and Rick Mystic walks over to me, and he's like, "Oh my God!"
You had to have stitches, right?
I should have.
You should have.
Yeah, we squeezed them together and super glued it instead. I'm hardcore, man. I don't go to the hospital or anything.
And even then, got back in the ring the next month to wrestle Tarvarsson.
Yes, I did. Probably a crazy move on my part because I was still loopy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You wanna get ahead in the business. Holy cow!
Well, we are being joined, I think, by a lovely young woman,
You wanna come in here and say goodbye? Say hi, say hello.
Hi.
Stephanie King.
How you
Your
doing?
new Make Sex Not War shirt.
I'm a hippie.
You're gonna be.
I'm loving the eyelashes.
I know they're fantabulous.
We're gonna give you some of those.
I got these at Beauty, Selling Beauty Supply.
Did you hear that?
They're on clearance.
We need money.
This particular one was on clearance.
We just plugged you. You can send the check to. Oh, wait, never mind.
Hey, words of wisdom, Stephanie. You still managing John Magnus?
Well, of course. Only
I'll
the
tell
best.
you what.
Only the best.
He's got a heck of a run right now. Like, oh,
I should ask
he
you,
impressed me. I had
since a title shot is on the line tonight, whether it be Justin McIntyre or Miz, who would John Magnus prefer to face?
I would have to say, because of the difficulties we've been dealing with Ben's,
take the easy route.
well, I know the easy road would be McIntyre, but
Yeah, you not
he
only that,
hasn't been causing us, he has not been giving me a headache.
but you
But
know
there's an old
McIntyre.
grudge from 3 years ago.
Well,
you got a little
McIntyre
insight,
was
yeah.
I was McIntyre's manager several years ago until I decided that I would rather be with John. But like I said, Ben's has been causing us nothing but problems and nothing but headaches. So I'm thinking we need to go after Ben's and take him out.
Like on a date?
I should also
Yeah.
give out this factoid that John Magnus has never lost a match in November Rain.
Ooh.
Can he continue that streak as if like he's the Undertaker at
Can
WrestleMania?
I get a title shot? November 8th? May as well go out as a champion.
Only if we get the belt right back. Yep,
Well, I'm retiring, so. I'll
Lean
just
into
give it
the
back.
shot, you can't see your face. All right,
Stephanie King.
We do the close up of the eyelashes.
all right. that'll do it for this episode of the Nosebleed Seats, unless there's something else we need to cover.
No, just be sure to check out November Rain live November 21st, 2009, Lancaster High School.
It's gonna be the bestest show ever.
You
Corner
bet.
of
Not
North
only
Grand
that,
and 11th.
we got bigger surprises at November Rain. You're going to see
yeah.
a lot of faces you ain't seen in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Be sure to join us live.
Be like a family
Awesome.
reunion.
It is.
It is.
Exactly.
That's exactly. So come to the New Midwest Family Reunion.
Thank you guys. See you there.
NewMidwest.com is the website.
Thank you, Tommy.
So,
Peace.
Smack Conservative Crime Fire, we will see you next time.
Rumored that you are retired.
It's not much of a rumor.
At November 8th. You know what? You like an old dog, you can't learn new tricks, like winning. I'm going to be the one to put you down at November 8th. Okay, so I'm retiring November 8th. You know my last match, is that what you're saying? You want it? Yeah. You think you can do it? Yeah. And you do it. There ain't nothing stopping you.
Frost, come on.
Nothing.
So Darian Frost challenges his trainer and mentor Sage Ramsey at November Rain. These two have fought each other before, so we'll see if Frost can surpass the teacher. Another student versus teacher clash. Dan the Man takes on his teacher. Primetime player Bobby Houston returns to New Midwest after a 2-year absence. Houston had been out of action most of the year with a twisted pelvis. Dan the Man has pulled off several big upsets of late.
Mike Sharp and Eric Logan. And when I win, I don't get my battle cup, but I deserve it. I can deserve it. I can beat the crap out of you. Can somebody cue my music? I left you to the end of your life to remind you that you know now that I can beat you anytime, anywhere, and next one, go right in my fair, I'm going to beat you again.
So it's Eric Logan versus Michael Shard in Risk versus Reward. The loser is title ineligible for a year. Even if Eric Logan wins this match, he may not get a title shot right away because he is far down the ladder contention, 6 matches below 500. Shard is the number 3 contender to the heavyweight title. The overachiever Billy Morgan defends the Central Illinois title in a double jeopardy 4-man elimination with a twist. The wrestlers are paired off in 2 separate matches at once. Once the opponents are defeated, the final 2 compete for the Central Illinois title. CJ Esparza, the Catalyst, Corey Carter, and Toga Steed won their qualifiers to advance into this matchup. Attitude Incorporated, Guy Smith and Spencer Powers by winning a 3-way tag match over the feature presentation, and a team of Darian Frost and Stephen Bishop have earned a shot at the New Midwest Tag Team Championship at November Rain, challenging Immorale, Ryan Phoenix, and Axis. With the 10-year anniversary, New Midwest alumni return for one night only in LPC's Legend Invitational Battle Royal.
reserve meeting, correct? We got Benz versus Ham at November Rain. For the title. Something's missing here. There's an odd man out, J-Mac. I just went through the whole match with you and Courtney. I actually played the truth. So I was thinking, if we can double day, how about me? With your ugly ass, any kind of match you want. Can you smell like what you do?
Justin McIntyre loses his heavyweight title shot to Benz, and now he'll be taking on Scotty Cash in a martial law match. Scotty Cash will be having his first singles bout in several years, and only Justin McIntyre knows the parameters of a martial law match. Now John Magnus has a new opponent for November Rain, the man he took the title from, Benz. Can Magnus prove he's the real deal this time after the way he won the title? Can Benz prove Magnus was unworthy to be champion all along? We'll find out at November Rain! One of Springfield's longest-running entertainment properties celebrates 10 years on Saturday, November 21st, when New Midwest Wrestling presents November Rain, the most action-packed, hard-hitting event of the year. Join Central Illinois' past, present, and future superstars at Lanphier High School on 11th and North Grand. For ticket information, go to newmidwest.com or call 816-2112 live November 21st at Lanphier High School.